Hello, everybody. Welcome back to New York Talk. This is the Scout Report, and it's time to look ahead to our first trip of the season. And it's the same place we went at the end of last season. Trip down to Stevenage. We have Matt joining us from the Stevenage FC podcast. How are you doing, mate?
Mate, very good. I'm like a little kid, mate. Honestly, this is just typical me, but it's the season that I've been most excited about. I'm so excited. So, yeah, mate, really happy to be here. And yeah, it's just weird that it's all underway, isn't it? I keep pinching myself. I can't believe it's gone so quick.
Yeah. It's just, it seems really, I know it's a bit early because the EFL doing his week early, but it does seem to have come round nice and quick, which is a good thing. Good thing. These weeks without football are no good. So glad to be back in here.
Just sitting there, kind of twiddling my thumbs. And do you know what? I went on holiday. Oddly, the fixtures come out that at the time I was on holiday, so I kind of ran up like a little kid. Got the socials up. Left Amy by the pool for like an hour. I felt dreadful. And when the fixtures come out, I was like, amazing. But we still got another 7 weeks, and then all of a sudden you're here, and it's mental, isn't it? Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start with where you think. I'll keep an eye on the social media. I've seen you guys being really, really positive for the season ahead. For any Rotherham fans kind of wondering why, just talk them through why things feel in a good place. I agree with you. I think you're in a really, really good place at it, Stevie. Just tell everybody who doesn't know why you are in such a good place at the minute. Yeah,
most certainly. I mean, it's. I think kind of going into the summer for us, we saw an opportunity. Really these kind of next few years to create and become a top half team in League One. So that's kind of been the feel around the club for a month and a half, 2 months now. That was the goal for this season. We'd called it our most important season because if we can just achieve that, we kind of set up the next couple of years establishing ourselves in that top half. So, yeah, look, great feel around the place. Alex Ravel, who, all the Rotherham people are going to know really well, of course, has put together a brilliant squad here. I'd actually argue and say probably the best team we've ever had, probably, in terms of the levels of players and the quality we've got. And there's just a great feel around this season. We had a brilliant preparation period in the summer. Team won loads of games in the pre-season. We all went off to Spain for like a pre-season camp, which was really good for the team. They had a great game against Swansea there, 3-2. Shouldn't have lost either. It's just been a brilliant preparation. And on the build-up to Blackpool, we go up there, we win 3-2 in the open, and it was just brilliant. I'm so proud of them. But there seems to be a real buzz around the place. And we really believe that this season we can become that top half team that we dream about and kind of what's the goal for us, really.
Because you did when Evans left you guys, what can happen if when one guy's been really successful, the next guy can always be after the Lord Mayor's show. What's impressive, even more impressive than for Revs, is that he's not only he's not just kept things the same or gone down a little bit. He seems to have kept a real positive vibe around the place, and that's almost as impressive as any signs he's made, I think.
Well, that's a great point. I think when Evans went back to you guys, I think the kind of consensus of people looking in was, Stevenage will fall now. Yeah. Because, Evans, he built that identity at our club for our team, and it was so successful. I mean, what he achieved in a small bracket of time, I call him probably the greatest manager we've probably had in terms of what he achieved in that short space of time. So I understood why people thought that, but I think that, it goes to show how brilliant Alex Ravel's done. I mean, this is a guy that, managed with us before, but it was too early for him, and he was just too young, too inexperienced. So, he kind of learns under Steve for a couple of years, gets put back into the job, and he's done brilliantly. I mean, the position that we finished in last season, but more so kind of what he's built for this season. The caliber of players he's brought, the squad he's built. It's really impressive, and I think Alex Ravel's done an unbelievable job, and I think we really see a good future with Alex Ravel for the next few years, being competitive and hopefully achieving a little bit along the way as well.
I hope so. Like I mentioned, Revs is a legend at our place. We wish him all the best, except obviously Saturday. Just talk to me through your transfer business this summer, because like I said, there's been some pretty impressive signings this summer on top of what was already a very solid team.
Yeah, really simple with us. Again, we wanted to create a top half team. So, well, we feel like we've done that. So the goal was keep all the original players that we know are good enough and can play there, and kind of, be top players, your Piergiannis, your Goods, your Dan Butlers, all these chaps that have, been doing that for a long time in their careers, more so, your Dan Butlers and Louis Thompsons. But it was about bringing in new players who are only really experienced being up the top in their career. So, Jordan Houghton was our first signing. That was... Do you know what? I would actually go out the limb and say that is one of the best signings we've ever made. I mean, this is a guy that's played 80 games in the Championship. He really is a Championship player. He won League One a couple of years ago. And, for us to get him and for that to be the first signing, that was like setting the par. We brought him in. We brought Saxon Early back, who played for us in the promotion season. Actually, a player that Evans brought in on loan. But Saxon went back halfway through. We re-signed him. Chem Campbell from Reading, who was at Wolves as well. Again, playing up the top of League One in his career, really important player. We brought in Phoenix Patterson. Kind of a lot of ability and talent, was at Fleetwood, but there's a real feel around Phoenix, again, being a top League One player. And then we brought in Bez Lubala from Wickham, again, been up the top of League One for a couple of years, scored goals. Jasper Pattenden at Wickham as well. Really, really good, shrewd signings. And then we've signed Matthias Roberts, who was on trial with us in the summer, did brilliantly. And then more recently, we signed Philip Marshall in goal, who I think was at Crewe on loan last season. So the business has been brilliant. We've added on top of the original players that we can know that can get us into that top half. So, yeah, the summer, I think, has been the best it's been for a while, I'd say. We're really happy with it.
Great to hear. In terms of Stevenage and style, I mentioned Joshua, I think the last two times we played you guys last year, I think Stevenage just weren't their day or didn't turn up, whatever. What if Stevenage are going to turn up, what does a good Alex Ravel team look like? And what we might expect on Saturday from you guys?
We'll have width. We'll push with the front four. We'll press when we haven't got the ball. Do you know what? Actually, anyone that wants to know, go and watch the Blackpool highlights in our opener. Actually, we were phenomenal on Saturday in the opener. It was again at 3-1. I was pinching myself, thinking, "What is going on here?" I mean, we look unbelievable. Blackpool tipped to be right up there. I know it's only the opener, but at 3-1, it could have been 4 and 5, and we were just thinking, "What is?" So, yeah, we'll play with the front four. We basically how we play is like a 4-3-3, but we have 2 sitting midfield players, a number 10, 2 wide players, then 1 through the middle with 4 at the back. That's how we'll go. We'll look to get the ball wide. We'll look to play fast football. We win our battles. It's just the type of calibre of players that we have in the side, like Piergiani and Charlie Good, Luther Wilding, who are very good battling players. But, yeah, that final 4 in the opener against Blackpool was brilliant. A lot of intensity, a lot of pace, a lot of creativity. And we'll look to get him behind the lines, move the ball wide. That is pretty much an Alex Ravel team this season, or at least the one that he's put together.
Fair enough. Sounds interesting. Should be an interesting game because a lot of that is what we're going to try and do as well. So interesting. See who comes out on top this one. Let's finish on score predictions. What do you reckon? First home game of the season for you guys. What do you reckon? In coming off a really good win, like you say.
Oh, again, it's just I just love this team. I just look at our team. I'm so blessed. It's my favourite team we've ever had. And, I really believe in them. Coming off the 3-2. Again, first home match. We'll want to get a win at home as well. Do you know what? I think it'll be a really open attacking game. I think because both teams have won the opener. I think we said this in our pod. There's no pressure on both teams to just go out and play. It's not like we've lost the opener and you're trying to get that first win. We've both got it. So I think both teams will look to be positive in the game. I think it'll be a very open game. Do you know what? I'll go a really tight 2-1 win, but I think it'll be a tough game. I think you guys have built a really good side this season. So I'll back us because I really believe in the squad we've built for this season. I'll go 2-1 home win.
Fair enough. I think it'll be a game that goes in fits and spits. We'll have a spell, you'll have a spell. But I think one of those games, certainly we'll try and find his feet as well. Just let everybody know where they can find you guys. If you want some Stevenage specific stuff, where can they get more of you?
Oh my God, if they want to come and listen to the most positive podcast, especially this season, oh my word, honestly, it's me like going, it's the season I've been most excited for. My co-host Andy just sits there like that, like he's the most realistic guy ever. But yeah, if you want to come and listen to us this season on Twitter at TSFC Podcast, we're on pretty much all the audibles. We are on YouTube now as well. So this season we've started kind of linking our episodes to YouTube. So if you want to go and follow us on YouTube, just put in the Stevenage Football Club podcast and go and give us a subscribe. Yeah, go and give us a follow. Come and give us a listen. And yeah, we do about 2 to 3 episodes a week. We do reaction pods, preview pods, and other pods as well. So yeah, go and give us a like, follow, and subscribe. That'd be great.
Yes, I recommend it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe while you're here as well. We will see everybody next time. And as always, up the Millers.